They're coming to get you! Or your money at least. Halloween is big business in Singapore and it's growing like a zombie pandemic. A quick check on website halloween.sg reveals there were more than 10 events and parties last weekend alone. That's even before Halloween proper, which falls on a Thursday this year. So why do Singaporeans even celebrate Halloween?
I think they enjoy the fun, and the excitement.
It's about being able to dress up as something you're not and getting wasted and then partying the rest of the night.
Just find it very interesting because I like these type of horror things.
Halloween is about having a good time with your friends, getting together, being a bit silly.
I think it's very fun. You can hang out with your friends, all this, after a long day at work or anything. So I think that the fact that they're doing it makes Singapore more exciting and more fun.
I think everyone's too stressed up. Everyone's just too rigid, so they want something to scare themselves, go silly, and Halloween want thing to do that.
People like to explore their dark side.
Life is too boring, so we just need things like that to spice up our lives.
It's scary and it's Halloween, so you must come to this kind of event.
So you like to get scared?
Yeah, of course.
But I'm looking forward to girls being scared and grabbing me, We are guys after all, right?
Whether Halloween is a Celtic pagan ritual or a Christian veneration of the saints, the way All Hallows Day is celebrated today is just an excuse to dress up in costume, get some free candy and/or party the night away. But for something that isn't a designated national holiday, much like Valentine's Day, is Halloween just an excuse for businesses to cash in?
It's all about escapism. Everybody wants to escape and try and do something and be somebody different. And that's what the vault really provides for. At the end of the day, you are what you want it to be upstairs. So that's how we kind of program all our stuff.
I think it's important to keep theme or entertainment for two reasons. The first one is for the team, for the staff themselves, because a routine of doing every day exactly the same thing tends to be a bit boring. So by giving that thing, it recreates some form of awareness in the kitchen. People are very willing to try new things. And from a guest point of view, it's also you come here once a week, once a month, and it's always the same thing. It's good, but it's always the same thing. So Halloween or Christmas or Valentine on a theme could really give you something nice and something to look forward.
If Halloween didn't exist, whether it's particular carry on, maybe in the 7th month. I'm not sure, but I think the fact is that Halloween, like every other festival, like Valentine's Day, so these are events or these are festivals that, while from the West, it's come to the East, and I think it's kind of natural that we all jump on the bandwagon to try to create some product because there's a demand for it.
This year, Sentosa Spooktacular has injected a little Thai horror into their festivities. Teaming up with GTH, the Thai movie studio behind horror movies Shutter, Body and their latest, PMark, Sentosa management has turned Fort Siloso into a horror theme park based on 5 of GTH's horror movies.
This year, we want our guests to immerse in the story of the trail. We had 4 containers of props from Thailand, made by the same prop makers for GTH, the producer, the studio company. I think everybody loves to be scared in some sense, but after that, the fun part of it is much more better than the scare part of it. So they just love paying to get scared and laugh.
Sentosa expects 15,000 people at this year's Spooktacular event, up from the 10,000 who attended last year. But if Thai horror freaks you out, upscale bar and bistro The Vault will send in the clowns, and they can be a pretty diabolical bunch too.
Everybody either loves or hates clowns, so that was the main gist of it. We went with something that kind of freaks everybody out in a strange way, which is clowns. Well, I guess we add our own flavor into it. We kind of mess things up and grade out and not really kind of make our customers expect what they think they're going to expect. We take it into a different route altogether, so I guess that's what keeps most of our customers coming back, because we always go against the grain.
Also going against the grain is chef-owner Emmanuel Struban, who will be introducing a Halloween-themed dining experience at his fine dining French restaurant, Saint Pierre at Quayside Isle. Based around the number 666, the 6-course dinner involves working one ingredient 6 different ways.
For Halloween, what we decided to do is something in line very much with the theme of Halloween, so 666 was a very good option for us. So we use very, very nice ingredients, but the food itself is not Halloween-ish. The theme is there, but there's nothing crazy with the food. It's fairly simple. In terms of decor, it's absolutely crazy. So we've got hanging coffins, we've changed the lighting, we changed the music, we've got smoked dancers and actors coming into the restaurant. So there's a lot of activities besides the food.
With the exception of the charity-driven zombie walk, clearly there is money to be made from this non-holiday.
What do you think of Halloween being too commercialized like Valentine's Day?
It is.
Valentine's thing, Halloween
Yeah.
is commercialized.
But it's how you
That's the whole
celebrate it.
This Halloween, you bring a lot of revenue for the in charge of this Halloween party.
I think it's like personal preference. Like you really love like horror, genre, you come to this kind of events. But if you like say you don't really like it, you wouldn't like join.
Still optional choice. Yeah. You don't have to really have to come to this kind of event unless you wanted to lah. Yeah, but Valentine's is like it's a must celebrate kind of thing.
So how scary is this business of Halloween? Profiting from it should be enough to send shivers down your spine as the cash registers go.